Welcome to Barry's Blackbox. In this video I'm going to show you how you can use Barry's Blackbox as an ACARS client for Flightgear. Our flight will be a charter flight from Athens International Airport to Hamburg on behalf of Atlas Virtual Airlines. Flightgear is already configured to communicate with Barry's Blackbox, and the ACARS client of Barry's Blackbox is configured to connect to Atlas Virtual Airlines. Check out my last video for additional information. Before we start flying, we need to bid on the flight first. So let's visit the homepage of Atlas Virtual Airlines. We want to fly charter, so let's visit the charter page. I select a Boeing 777 located at Athens International Airport. Our destination will be Hamburg. We load our cargo and check the load sheet. If everything is okay, we will proceed to the flight briefing page. Our flight is now booked and we can start Flightgear and load the flight bid into Barry's Blackbox. As you can see, the kACARS URL of Barry's Blackbox is configured to Atlas Virtual Airlines. Now we will download the flight information into Barry's Blackbox. We switch to the Pilot Report tab and press the Download Flight Bid button in the toolbar. Now we can see the flight information of our flight, like flight number, aircraft registration, departure, and arrival. Let's plan our flight from Athens to Hamburg. We will use the integrated route finder of Barry's Blackbox. Let's switch to the Route tab and press the Get Route button. After the route finder finishes the route calculation, we press the Send to Flightgear button. The route is now available in the Route Manager of Flightgear. Check the route in the map and when everything is okay, activate it. We now check the weather in Athens. On the Weather tab you can ask the local weather for your departure and arrival airport. Check the wind direction to choose the correct runways and use the barometric pressure to adjust the altitude. Our aircraft is now prepared for departure. It is now time to start the ACARS client of Barry's Blackbox. We press the Connect button in the toolbar of Barry's Blackbox. The ACARS client will now receive flight data from Flightgear. Now we press the Departure button. This starts the ACARS flight recording. The state of our aircraft is now logged in the flight log and it is also sent to our virtual airlines using the kACARS Life Update feature. We will now start our engines, push back and taxi to the designated runway. Let's fast forward to our takeoff. Let's say goodbye to Athens and take off.
Rotate.
After some time we have reached our cruising altitude of flight level 340. Let's check the progress of our flight. On the Progress tab of Barry's black box you can see that we still have 987 miles to go. If we continue flying with the current speed we will reach Hamburg in 2 hours at 10 o'clock 43 minutes UTC. Let's fast forward to the point where it is time to start our descent. We are now 287 miles and 35 minutes away from our final destination Hamburg, and it is time to plan our descent. Our current flight level is 340. With a descent rate of 1000 feet per minute we need 34 minutes for our descent to Hamburg. So let's set up our autopilot and start descent in 1 minute. Again, we are going to fast forward to our landing in Hamburg. Welcome to Hamburg. We will now taxi to our final parking position. Let's turn right here and take a parking position on the apron. We now reached our final parking position and turned off the engines. Now we can finish the flight recording and file the pilot report to our virtual airlines. We go to the PIREP tab of Barry's black box and press the arrival button. The flight recording is now stopped. In the PIREP form we can find the performance data of our flight. Our flight time was 3 hours and 50 minutes. We touched down with a landing rate of 348 feet per minute, and we consumed 60,796 pounds of fuel. By pressing the Upload PIREP button our pilot report is sent to our virtual airlines. Let's go to the Atlas Virtual Airlines homepage and check our report there. As we can see, our pilot report has been uploaded and is now waiting for approval. On the PIREP detail page we can find our flight data, the flight log and the calculated revenue of our flight. This was our first flight with Flightgear and the ACARS client of Barry's black box. I hope you enjoyed the video and would like to read about your experiences with Barry's black box on our Facebook page of Ballantyne's Avionics. Have a good day, and enjoy flying.